Well, hello and welcome back to Persona 3 Portable. We are working through the last few days right now of this whole game. Real quick to note here, I do need to finish upgrading a few things and grabbing a few things before we head into Tartarus. But we're basically at the end. Yeah, we've done everything we need to do to get our guys up and to full level. We've done everything we need to do to pretty much purchase everything that we need. So yeah, we're good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hang out with Aegis today. Polonium Mall. Ah, you're Kiyoshi-san's grandmother, correct? Greetings. Oh, you're those nice students from before. Hello. You have great timing. I was just thinking about seeing you two again. If you want the truth, Muley has disappeared again. Again? Well, don't worry. At least this time we have an idea of where she may have gone. No, that's all right. I believe that this time Muley went in search of something. In search of something? Yes, for a place to die. When cats perceive that their own life is nearly over, they leave on their own to wait for the end. Muley even came to say goodbye to me before she left. And so, I don't think I'll need you to find her anymore. I just wanted to thank you for letting us see each other one last time before the end. Muley-san died? Well, good day now. You're not alone. I'm certain of it. Well, of course I'm not alone. As long as there are people left in the world, no one can truly be alone. I'm fine as long as there are people like you around. Miss, bless you, dear girl, for your kindness to an old lady. Toodaloo. The old lady quietly walked off. Kiyoshi-san said that people live to be happy. Was Muley-san happy? I'm sure she was happy. Was Muley-san grateful to have been born? I'm sure she was. For what purpose was Muley-san born? I don't know. Life. Where does it originate? Where does it go? What reason does life have to exist? To live is to be connected to people, but life eventually ends. Parting seems to be a natural and inevitable aspect of life. An unavoidable end. Life is cruel. I wonder, will the day come when I must part with you forever too? I do want to live, but that's not all. That is to say, I don't want to merely become close to human. I want to... with you. What? What is this feeling? What do I want to do? You can sense Aegis's feelings for you. I'm sorry for getting upset so suddenly. I'll be heading back. You decide to go back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Alright, so let's go ahead and I keep pushing the wrong button. I'm not entirely sure why. I keep thinking that's going to allow me to move. But, alright, there we go. Class has ended for today, and we're gonna hang out with Yukari today. It seems Yukari wants to walk home with you. I was hoping you'd say that. Yukari is blushing. Then, when I come to my room, you decide to go to Yukari's room. Dorm, Yukari's room.
I'm so nervous for some reason.
Hey, voice lines.
Everyone's in their room too. I hope no one finds out I snuck you in here.
Let's just not be loud.
If I accidentally scream, everybody will hear me.
Excuse you? Wait, what?
What am I saying? Don't get the wrong idea, okay?
Too late.
Hey! Don't be such a pervert!
I do what I want.
I didn't mean it like that.
No, but it was kind of awkward. Yukari's face is all... Why would you say that? You talk with Yukari for a long time.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to give you something.
You said it.
This is for you.
Yukari has given you a special gift. Obtained Yukari's strap. It's for her phone.
You know what it is, right? It's the strap from my cell phone. I got it at the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It's been my special keepsake for many years. ever since my dad bought it for me. I used to talk to the toy figurine attached to it when I was here in my room. You must think I'm nuts, huh? But as I got to know you, I talked to my little friend less and less. I should tell you why I'm giving it to you. I'm only gonna say this once, okay?
Okay.
I love you. Whew, I said it.
Kari has professed her love for you, and it seems she wants your love in return. I don't think you can really get an option on this one, but, you know. After the screaming comment, I still don't entirely know what she meant by that. Like... Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Anyway, we're at level 10, love lovers. Woo!
When all of this is over, I think we should go somewhere and spend some time alone.
So nobody can hear you?
In fact, would it be all right if I jumped the gun a bit and spent some of that time with you today? I want to spend some time together. Just the two of us. I'm blushing, aren't I?
You shared a special evening with Yukari.
You were in your room all this time?
No, but thanks. 1 week until the 31st, huh? That's hilarious. I think you already know this, but once you go into Tartarus on the 31st, you won't be able to leave until the battle is over. If we lose, there won't be a tomorrow, and we won't get a chance at a rematch. You should spend this next week getting prepared for the fight. We could do that, of course. I don't think it matters too much at this point in time. We're gonna go for a walk, though. Someone is coming this way. Makoto-kun. I was actually just thinking about you. So this is a surprise. It's like we're connected just now. Aw man, this is embarrassing. Did I have a big stupid grin on my face? I feel relieved when I'm around you. So that's why I think of you so often when I'm alone. Things have been rough lately. Everyone's talking about the end of the world and stuff all the time. But in my mind, I'm okay because you're right there with me. Thanks for that. Boy, I bet that sounded weird too, huh? You talked for a while. The two of you seem closer now. You decide to go back to the dorm with Koromaru. There's no school today. Okay, so we could go out on a date today if we want. I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna use the time to actually do the last few things that I want. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go into town real quick here. There's nothing else to do today. You can pull something. I think I'm gonna pull fortune, but really you can do whatever you want here. I'm gonna make a quick stop here. Actually, hang on. Let's do something first. I'm going to use the items that I have before we go much further than this. I want to use these like King of Wands and stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and just use it on this persona that I have here. The not Lucifer. Still cracks me up. I don't know why he yells Lucifer for this particular persona when it's definitely not. Let's go ahead and use as many of these as I can. I don't actually know where we're gonna be at, but what I want to do is I want to hit... Oh, okay, well that's good to know. It actually does stop when you get to the top. Okay, cool. That makes this so much easier. I'm not too worried about any of my other persona. Endurance, magic, agility, I think. Is that it? Are we good? Did we max it? No, we're lacking on agility. Why were we lacking on agility? Did we have any more agility ones? Wait, where's agility? Okay, are we good now? Let's find out. We're 3 off of agility, so we're so close. Let's see, we've got agility. Sure, we'll grab one of these. Oh, that's all we can do for that, okay. And then I'm just gonna spend the rest if you have the Armageddon, that's great. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I'm gonna go ahead and just pick up the rest of these. Let's just go to like, sure, that should be plenty. And then what I think I'll pick up, no, there's really nothing else that I want to pick up here, to be honest. We could pick up a bead chain. That would probably be cool because that restores the entire HP. Really, the somas are going to be better off, but the bead chains are pretty cool too. And then let's just go ahead and use the last bit of that. So that was the agility one. Where is it? I don't know where it went. Is it at the bottom? Oh no, hang on. I'm at a loss. Anyway, it's fine. Either way, we're just gonna do that. The last thing you could do is, if you really, really want to, we could also sell a lot of the items that we have picked up that we don't particularly need. So we've picked up in here somewhere a whole bunch of just random things like these opulent coins, this fine statuette. We're not gonna really need any cash, and as you can see, we very quickly just max out on these. So just a heads up on that if you need any cash for any particular reason, now would be a good time to sell them as well. But really, yeah, we're almost maxed out and I only sold like a few things, so there you have it, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and now just finish this up by pulling for... okay, I'm gonna pull for Igus apparently. I didn't mean to. I was gonna pull for, oh, we just lost 1,000 yen. I was gonna pull for the Empress, but it's fine.
Hello.
Someone is coming this way. Oh, Makoto, I'm surprised to see you out in the cold. Oh yeah, our future consultation is tomorrow, huh? Did you figure out something to say? You better put on a good act. Miss Toriumi's scary when she gets mad. Every time you fall asleep in class, she demands you bring her a more expensive cake. So what do you think I should do? I've pretty much decided what I want to do after grad. But I'm not going to be one of those guys who aren't planning to continue studying or even get jobs. A lot of guys are saying they don't want to do anything at all. I know it's a pain to put in all that hard work, but guys like that just aren't right. I like the way things are now, you know? You talked for a while. The two of you seem closer now. Woof. You decide to go back to the dorm with Koromaru. Gekkoukan High School's faculty office. You are here for your academic counseling with Miss Toriumi.
Let's begin, shall we?
I know who you are, Maya!
I don't have much to say, though. In the end, it's your decision. All right, first question. Are you planning on going to college after you graduate or entering the workforce?
I'm gonna go to college.
I see. Well, if you've given serious thought to your decision, then I believe that is what you should do. Now, it's important to keep in mind that this decision is yours and yours alone. If someone else makes it for you, you'll regret it later.
Really do.
And
Thank
then
you.
you'll have to live with the consequences, whatever they may be. But to be honest, I'm quite confident in you. You've really matured over this last year.
Thanks, I think.
I'm sure you're aware of it as well. What do you think has helped to bring about this change the most?
Well, I'm gonna die. Let's say losing a friend.
I see. Well, whatever the reason, you should be proud of the young man you've become. That's all for now. I hope you have a successful senior year. Let's see. Who's next? Igus-san. Would you mind letting her know?
Sure.
Thank you.
Gekkoukan High School rooftop. Igus is sitting there by herself. What will you say to her? Can I talk to you?
I'm sorry I went off on my own.
Igus seems to be lost in thought.
When I finally calmed down after New Year's, I realized something. When I fought Ryoji, I got really scared when my consciousness began to fade. But that wasn't all. I was also confused and embarrassed when I realized I couldn't defeat him. But I couldn't defeat him 10 years ago either, and I didn't have those feelings then.
It's almost like you've gained sentience.
I really have changed.
Yes, you have.
I've been thinking a lot about this change that's occurred in me. You know, in the past, if I didn't understand something, I would just ask someone to explain it to me. But since I've decided to live, no one's been able to answer the questions I've been facing. However, there is one thing I've come to understand. The reason why I wanted to be close to you was so I could monitor death. But
What is it?
even though death is gone now, I still want to be by your side. I still don't know what it means to live yet. But I want to learn the answer. And I think I can, if I'm with you. So please, please take me with you. I may not be strong enough, but I'll fight with you to the end. Please.
Sure. I need you with me.
Thank you.
You suddenly remember that Miss Toriumi is waiting to meet with Aigis. You leave the rooftop with Aigis. Alright, class is ended for today. Let's go ahead and we're gonna head out to the hallway. We're gonna hang out with a very specific student council person. Let's see what he has to say. Gekkokan High School, student council room. You worked with the members of the student council. That's it for today's meeting. Hidetoshi whispers something to you. Makoto-kun, I want to talk to you after the meeting. Are we going to the rooftop? The student council meeting is finished. No, we're not going to the rooftop. Oh, we are going to the rooftop! Gekkokan High School rooftop! I wasn't sure. I'm sorry to drag you up here, but I wanted to tell you something. The cigarette butt incident will be dropped. They say it's my fault for asking so many questions. I wanted to be student council president next year, and the PE teacher agreed to endorse me. But I lost any chance of achieving that goal when I disagreed with him. The student council is also annoyed with me. I rambled on about rules and fairness, but all I really proved was that I was desperate for power. It's a good thing you noticed. Now I know why the president asked you to join student council. You don't say things to put people down, you're just honest with them. Hidetoshi seems to be looking at you with admiration. The system only works if you have people's trust, and trust is not something you force them to feel. When the PE teacher suggested that you should be a suspect, I felt as if I was being bullied by an ignoramus who just had more power than me. I felt like the truth was being bent and I might lose a friend as a consequence. If it wasn't for you, Makoto-kun, I would have gotten carried away. Thank you. Hidetoshi seems genuinely appreciative. Your relationship is stronger now. Alright, almost maxed out with him. It's getting dark out. Don't tell anyone what I just told you. I realize it's out of character for me. I'm sure everyone would like to make fun of me. Remember, I expect you to keep this a secret. See you later. You decided to go back to the dorm.
Hi, how was your day?
Good, thank you. Tonight might be our last Monday. If we don't win, there won't be another. We will be fine. I guess? We'll win. We have no other choice. You're right, I guess. We have to win. Okay, so today we really don't have anything. I think there's only one more walk that we can do, and that's with everyone. So we'll do that. I think that's like right before the very end. So we're gonna just go ahead and continue with the long trek into Aegis's social link. Gekkokan High School rooftop. And we're up here again. Every freaking time. The wind is calm today. I don't detect the usual scent of the sea. Aegis suddenly became quiet. I'm sorry about last time. Perhaps my heart is becoming more and more like that of a human. But as a result, I have realized something. The heart and body are inseparable. A human heart can only function normally within a human body. Have you ever come here alone with a female on any occasion before, Makoto-san? Perhaps you gazed out at the view and spoke quietly? Oh, I didn't mean to pry. I was just curious. I'm doing it now. Huh? I'm only shaped like a female, and besides, I'm a machine. Aegis is acting fidgety. Actually, I was becoming a little worried. At school, I am seen as a human female. I was concerned that if I stay with Makoto-san too much, it could cause a misunderstanding. If that is the case, please tell me right away. I wouldn't want to act as a barrier to you becoming close to female humans. I guess sounds as if she's trying to convince herself. You're not in the way, or why this all of a sudden? The view from this rooftop is wonderful. That must be why when I come here after school, sometimes I find a couple alone here. They might be leaning against one another or embracing. I never gave it a second thought before, but lately it pains me to see them. I have probably come to realize that this is a sort of connection I can never attain. The closer my heart becomes to that of a human, the more I realize how much sets us apart. Just because my heart is developing doesn't mean I can actually become human. I have known this from the beginning, of course. But only recently have I realized something. I have another wish, one just as precious as my desire to live. My realization is that the second wish can never be granted. Aigus seems very distressed. I'm sorry, I lost control of myself again. But this feeling that you are precious to me will never change, no matter what happens. Aigus is gazing at you intensely. I guess technically we're in a relationship with her at this point, kind of, but it's never gonna progress to that point like the other ladies that we know. No, that's not right. Until now, I've always preferred to you as something precious to me, but that is not the correct way to express this feeling. However, if I were to use the proper words, I know it would never come true and I guess ran off. You decide to go back to the dorm. Thanks, game.
Oh, hey!
Only 5 days until the promised day. Well, we're going there to break that promise. Hey, do you want to go to Tartarus tonight? I want to be ready. We're not gonna go to Tartarus tonight. We're gonna go in on the 30th. That way we can beat Margaret, but we're gonna do that last. Like, I'm gonna show that last. All right, another day with Aigus. We have 2 more social levels with her. Gakukan High School rooftop. Isn't it interesting how the sunlight on a clear winter day seems stronger than it is during the summer? Perhaps it's because the sun is lower in the sky and you don't have to look up to see it. I've gotten used to this view, but it's never exactly the same. The same can be said of one's daily routine, or of life itself. The fated day is almost here, January 31st. And you're right. I come here in order to think. I can't let this end, I must protect it. Thoughts like that. Aigus is smiling. Since last time, I have calmed myself by thinking things through. I thought about the old lady and Muley-san as well as Kiyoshi-san. I wonder if Muley-san was alone until the moment of her death. Someplace no one could find her. I think the old lady wanted to be there for her at the end. To live means to be connected to other people, but life is finite, and farewells are inevitable. It's sad to consider, but you and I must part one day as well, and then I'll never be able to see you again. There's so much in life that cannot be understood. It's filled with pain. You meet others, forge relationships, and spend time with them, and then they are gone, leaving you behind, leaving you alone. When I consider that, I can no longer hold back my feelings. But I understand now. That's just how it is. No 2 viewings are alike, no 2 days are alike. It is natural for everything to disappear, return, and remain in a constant state of change. Life is finite and ephemeral. That is precisely what makes it precious to us, showing us that we shouldn't waste it. It is a miracle for any 2 like-minded people to meet within the chaotic flux. That's why forging bonds and relationships is a source of happiness. That is the root cause of the joys of being alive. It's not a cold, but a warm kind of sorrow, shining more brightly as the result of its limits. If I think of it that way, there's no time to falter or hesitate. I need to tell you, even if my wishes are unfulfilled, I have to share my true feelings. You feel Aigus's strong resolve. Makoto-san, I love you. Aigus looks embarrassed. I know that I'm a machine. I know that I can't be touched, but I don't know why. All I see or think about is you, Makoto-san. I love you so much that I feel I may break down somehow. Makoto-san, you sense Aigus's strong affection towards you. You gently hugged Aigis as she trembled. She shook you off. I'm sorry, I can't think of anything to say. I wonder if something really has broken inside of me. I feel so happy. We should go back. I'll go ahead. I can't look at you now. See you later. You decide to go back to the dorms separately. It's fine. Everything's fine here.
Where have you been?
Romancing Aigis. 4 more days. I'm up for going to Tartarus whenever you want. We've come so far, nothing's more important than this. No walk today, so let's just go and take a nap, and then we've got 3 level 10s to just hit, so we're gonna be doing that. Alright, so first person's first, we're actually gonna go hang out with Mitsuru today. How are you? Mitsuru's cheeks are turning red. Alright, well let's go ahead and spend time with her after school. So where should we go? How about, Mitsuru seems a little embarrassed. How about my room? I have a gift I'd like to give you. You decide to go to Mitsuru's room. I'm spending a lot of time on this floor. Door, Mitsuru's room. Her room is filled with expensive furniture.
I know what you want to say. Our maid staff helped me move here, so that's why it looks like this. It's as if there's a second lounge here, isn't it? That's what Yukari always says.
Mitsuru is smiling. The hours flew by as you talked with Mitsuru.
Oh, I almost forgot. I want you to have this.
You received something from Mitsuru. Obtained motorcycle key.
It's the key to my motorcycle. I'm not going to run from the future anymore. There's no need for me to. I don't have to think of my motorcycle as a means to escape from my feelings. Though I do regret that I won't be riding it as often anymore. I want to ride with you. But you'll have to sit on the back until you get your license. When we're done fighting,
Right, 'cause
I'll
we're
teach you how
teenagers.
to operate it. I can't wait until then.
I'll give it a try.
Very well, but please be careful.
Mitsuru is smiling.
I'm still somewhat embarrassed to come out and say it, but when we're alone, no one else can hear me. Your name is special to me. If I was in danger, it would be my last desperate call for help.
Please don't look at me like that.
I want to be with you a little bit longer tonight. Can you stay with me?
Mitsuru has professed her love for you, and it seems she wants your love in return. Well, sure glad that I'm not going to be existing for too much longer, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Anyway, we've hit level 10 with Empress now, so hooray! We're not gonna get Temperance. It's the only one we're not gonna get this time around. I messed that one up. That was all on me. You spent a long time together with Mitsuru. Oh my. Was there any
Yo, what's up?
was there any screaming? Oh, 3 more days, man. I believe in you. We should go to Tartarus. We gotta be ready. We will get there. I did not just say that. Somebody please take me down. Alright, so that's all taken care of. We do have Aigis, as you saw, but we actually have one more person that I want to go ahead and finish. I think we were really, unfortunately, really close to finishing up Temperance. Oh, we have 2 more on Temperance. We were actually a little bit further out. That was all on me for screwing that up. I got a little too cocky. Gaikokan High School Student Council Room. You helped Hidetoshi with his student council presentation. So that's my review on the proper way to wear one's uniform. Please keep these things in mind. I'm not trying to force everyone to change the way they dress. I would like to hear your opinion. You overhear several comments. Hey, did Hidetoshi just say he wanted to hear our opinions? Before, he didn't care what we thought. Well, at least he's trying. The meeting is over, only you and Hidetoshi remain. Thanks, Makoto-kun. I couldn't have done it without you. How'd I do? Not bad. If you say so. Anyway, it's a big weight off my shoulders. Hidetoshi seems to be blushing. I may have given people the impression that I'm selfish, but I'll win back their trust. Look at this. Hidetoshi removed a lighter from his pocket. You know that cigarette butt in the bathroom? One of the guys fessed up. And you know what else? He promised me that he'll never smoke again. This lighter is proof of that. I earned his trust by showing concern for others, just like you taught me. Here, I want you to have this. Sure, I'll hang on to it. Thanks. Obtained cheap lighter. I've been looking down on people, but you taught me an important lesson. I don't think I'll ever compare to you, though. Hidetoshi seems embarrassed. Since Hidetoshi has respect for you, your relationship is stronger now. Alright. Another social link in the books. Do you remember the story I told you about the TV anchor woman? The man sent to prison was my father. I see now that sincerity is important and I'm proud of myself for learning its true meaning. I also realize what an amazing man my father is. It's time to go home. You want to go somewhere? You know, we've never hung out outside of school. You decide to go with Hidetoshi. He seems really excited.
Welcome back.
Hi! The weather's still cold. How are you feeling? There are only 2 days left, so you should rest if you need to. You don't want to get sick now. Spring will soon be here. Well, today we're going for a walk, so let's go ahead and let's walk Koromaru. Everyone has come to walk Koromaru. Everyone is playing on the jungle gym, on the slide, on the benches. They are all talking and laughing with youthful spirits. Huh? Clothes shopping with me? Shh, not so loud. Oh, that sounds great. Let's go together next time, Mitsuru-senpai. Go right, Fuka. Run around to the right. Okay, huh? That's left. Oh, I meant my right. Why don't you just climb the jungle gym? What? I'm not going to go down the slide head first. My clothes will get all dirty. When I was your age, we used to have competitions to see who could slide down them in the funnest way. Like how? No, Akihiko-san, please don't take your shirt off. Pa. Woof. Pa is the command given to ask the dog to put its paw out. Right, then. Woof. I see. The day of the final battle draws near. Everyone is having fun as if trying to make the most of this moment. You spent a pleasant evening with them. Alright, last day. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna spend time with Aigis. There's something I would like to tell you. I'm not sure if I can explain it very well, but Aigis is blushing slightly. Alright, this is the last social link, so let's go. I would like to show you my room. I would like you to see how I live, and you decided to go to Aigis's room. Dorm, Aigis's room.
Oh, please don't worry. The shells on the floor are only blanks. There is no gunpowder in them. So, what do you think of my room? Are you surprised? To be honest, I was hesitant to invite you here. I have no heartwarming or pleasant decorations. It's hard to believe that I once thought this room was normal.
Look at all of the shirts on her clothing rack. That's all they are. It's just shirt after shirt after shirt. What the heck? Aigis looks embarrassed.
But that's why I wanted to show it to you. As you can see from the decor, I'm a machine. I'm not like human women, such as Yukari-san or Mitsuru-san. That used to make me sad. But I figured something out. There's something only I can say, because I'm unable to die.
What is it?
I will never leave you. No matter how or when your life comes to an end. At that moment, I will be at your side. You will remain in my heart. Oh, yes. Will you accept this?
Aigis gave you something. Obtained charred screw.
It is one of the parts that had to be replaced after I collapsed at the Moonlight Bridge. I asked Mitsuru-san to have it sent here. I have changed since then. I'm not afraid, and I won't give up. I'll get back on my feet as many times as it takes. I'll fight by your side and protect you. This is the proof. I wanted you to hold on to it. It's a part of me. If to live means to spend time with people you've forged relationships with, then I want my relationship with you to be the strongest of all. My connection to you is my reason for living. The thing that's most precious to me is to be at your side.
Aegis has an innocent smile upon her face. You sense a strong bond with Aegis. Is her voice actor the same as Elizabeth's? They sound really similar. I actually don't know, and I don't have that information in front of me, but there's something I noticed. They just seem really, really similar to me. Anyway, another persona that we've already made in our compendium, so doesn't really matter, but it's fine.
I, actually have one more favor to ask. At the base of my neck, behind the knot of the ribbon, my most important component is located there. The source of the artificial psyche that makes me who I am. My emotional engine. The Papillon heart. It's extremely delicate, so I am forbidden to expose it outside of the laboratory's clean room. I want you to touch it.
Excuse me, what? Oh, yeah.
If exposed to your skin oils and cells, your genetic information will most likely be burnt into it. Even so, I want you to do this. I want to leave indelible proof in this body of the understanding that you and I have reached. Not as a memory that can be erased, but as something permanent. Something irrevocable.
Aegis is gazing at you intently. Let's just go ahead and hold her hand gently.
I'm so happy. Well then.
Aegis slowly lied down on the floor.
Oh, since you'll be coming into direct contact with my heart, I apologize in advance if I say something odd or make unusual noises. As a precaution, I will cut off motor functions to my arms and legs.
Thanks, Aegis. Aegis seems embarrassed.
Well then, will you untie my ribbon?
You spent a long time with Aegis.
Yo, what's up?
Tomorrow, the promised day. It has been 10 years since death has awakened. Once we enter Tartarus tomorrow, we won't be able to leave. Are you ready? I am ready, and we're gonna stop here. So next time, we're gonna go into Tartarus, defeat Nyx, and then the episode after that will be defeating Margaret. So I will see you guys next time.